Our second speaker is representing the College of Business Administration and flew in from Switzerland. He's held management and executive positions with Hewlett-Packard in Palo Alto and with Rothschild, a Swiss financial institution in Geneva, Switzerland, where he actually headed a department specializing in financial risk and hedging strategy engineering. Currently, he serves as Director of Finance and Administration at the American School in Switzerland. His favorite hobbies are actually playing ice hockey and climbing the Swiss Alps. Now see, I just ride a bike. That's a pretty impressive hobby, climbing the Swiss Alps. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to introduce to you, all the way from Switzerland, Dr. Max Gygax.
A wise mentor of mine, Dr. Richard Wynn, executive director at WASC, once told me that achievement is rarely just an end. It is most importantly a beginning. And the best way for you to honor your achievement is to use it as a springboard for something new and fresh and better. Indeed, I was fortunate to be able to follow and complete the Trident program while living and working in Switzerland. Between work and doctorate research, I developed a passion for climbing the beautiful Swiss Alps. A couple of years ago, I was on a 2-day hike on top of Adula, or Rheinwaldhorn, one of the highest peaks in the southernmost canton of Switzerland. During that trip, I experienced a remarkable sequence. We would be hiking for a few hours, and then we would find a cliff or a ridge, a difficult passage that we would pass with some difficulty, to find, after that ridge, a high plateau right behind it. So we would then hike that easy plateau, and we would find another ridge, and then climb that obstacle, and behind it another plateau, and so on a few times. At every difficult cliff passage, when our concentration, our rope tension, and our adrenaline were stretched, I remember the relief I felt when taking the last high step on the cliff. The heart stopped racing, the breathing subsided, and the blood pressure dropped. That was an achievement. But that last step also meant that we were now on a higher plateau, a new hiking stage, like a new adventure. I can compare that experience to what I feel now at this ceremony. At this time, we are taking the last high step on one academic cliff. But the truly exciting part is that as soon as we exit the ceremony, we will actually be on a higher plateau, full of new adventures and possibilities, bringing us closer to the lifelong journey, the collective peak of our contributions. We are de facto at the beginning of a higher plateau, a cliff behind us, and a plateau of immense possibility ahead of us. The excitement continues. 25 years ago, plus 10 days, I achieved another milestone. I married my girlfriend. Now, that was a major marketing achievement. But it didn't take me long to understand that achieving marriage didn't mean the end of a process. Game over, I won, I just can't check out now. Quite the contrary. Certainly, the marriage certificate was on the wall, but it dawned on me that now I had to take responsibility for that achievement. Very quickly, I was immersed in the new perspective. To me, that certificate meant, first and foremost, new beginning. It meant that I was mandated to explore new venues within the relationship, like creative ways to continue courtship, continue adventure, harmonize life choices, provide support, as well as creative ways at times not to go crazy. That certificate on the wall meant to me that I was now free to full-blown field research with all its ups and downs, to liberate myself of preconceived assumption and discover, shape, and strengthen that relational reality. To me, that certificate was a beginning, not an end. In the same way, I would like my Trident certificate to mean the same, namely, the end of a climbed cliff, but especially the beginning of a new part of the adventure, equipped with new skills, strong of a new conquered obstacle, and tasked with a peer-reviewed blessing to be heard and hopefully make a difference. The hood, the tassel, the medal, the frame degree are not synonyms of bed of laurels or on which we can sit on, or worse, nap comfortably. They are our mandate, our seals of responsibility, our force fields to move us forward and contribute. Let me conclude. Mary Chris Fleming, an educational visionary and founder of many schools, who passed away at the age of 99 while still active on school boards, once said, "Education is man's best hope for a better world." Dear fellow students, make your educational achievement count. Education, your education, is man's best hope for a better world. The Trident academic achievement we celebrate today is but the beginning of a new high plateau, a new mission, a mandate to contribute to the shaping of a better world for future generations, one small change at a time. Please consider making today's achievement the grand beginning of your grandest contributions.